These severe storms that rolled through last night, yesterday, throughout the day, hundreds of people still waking up without power here this morning. From the News Now desk, let's take a look at what utility companies across our area are reporting. This is a live look right now at Alliant Energy's outage map. Right now, there are close to 50 outages still being reported, which breaks down to nearly 500 homes and customers without power still at 5 a.m. Unfortunately, no estimated restoration time is available at the moment. But another update here, thankfully, in the last 15 minutes, several outages being reported in Fort Atkinson by We Energies. That is their utility company. Those homes with their power now back on. But for a timestamp at 11 p.m. last night, there were thousands without power. Widespread power outages being reported across southern Wisconsin by Alliant Energy, MG&E, as well as We Energies. I will continue to monitor these outages throughout the morning from the News Now desk.